What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph! I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor a harumph.
Harumph! You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're coming back to Faith No More. Faith No More fans, feeling you! Come on now! Here we go. This is a request from Micah. Micah would like to see me react to this song from Faith No More called Epic. Live in Brixton. Very cool. Now, full disclosure, do I know this song? Yes, I do. I am very familiar with the song. This is actually the first song I'd ever heard from Faith No More, as I'm sure it was for a lot of people. I remember seeing the music video on Headbangers Ball for the first time, so I'm very familiar with the song. Now, having said that, this is a live performance, luckily. So, I'm not going to be reacting to the song so much as I'm going to be reacting to the live performance. So, that's why this is actually a reaction. I'm reacting to the performance, not the song. I'm not going to be taking the song into consideration at all, okay? The execution of the song, the accuracy of the song, yeah, I'll take that in consideration. But the songwriting, no, not the actual song. Just to be honest with you guys, just, you know, like I always said, I'm always going to be honest with you guys, so I'm letting you know I have heard the song before, so there you go. This was posted by, what? P-R-Z-E-M-E-K. How do you pronounce that? Przemic, I guess? Przemic? Or Przemic? I don't know. P-R-Z-E-M-E-K. That's the spelling. Anyway, the video has 324,461 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Faith No More, Epic, live in London back in 1990. So this is towards the beginning of their career. Very cool. Brixton Academy. I've heard a few bands play at Brixton. In particular, Motorhead. Motorhead did a great show at Brixton. I got a copy of that. Great concert. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Lying on the floor, so you lay down on it and you fuck it some more. You got to serve it, so you serve it, and you serve it, and you serve it. You want it all, but you got it. Yeah, I tell your place, but you got it.
pause. Okay, like I said, I've heard the song before, so I'm not really reacting to the song. Energy on stage, though, I'm loving it. They've got some great things happening, mostly happening from Mike Patton. Let's be honest here. He is creating a lot of energy through emotion on stage, which is fantastic. And it all fits. It's not like what he's doing doesn't fit the context of the song. It's very well done, very well thought out. As far as the song goes, it sounds like everybody's playing their parts right. It sounds good. I love the tone the bass is getting. The bass is coming through loud and clear. Yeah, I mean, I'm digging what I'm hearing. Let's keep going here. Guitar solo. What is it, kitties? I love the fact that Mike Patton is making all of his movements and all of his motions big. He's not doing anything subtle. One of the best frontmen from a performance standpoint, from a showmanship standpoint that I've ever seen is Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. And I was watching an interview with him I think it was on VH1. And they were asking about his stage presence and about his, stage performances, and he's known for doing everything really big and grandiose gestures. And when he does his hands up, he puts them as high as he can. He stretches. And I remember listening to the interview and watching him, and he said something so profound, and it stuck with me. And I've molded my own stage performance style after what he said, because I took what he said to heart. It's easy to play for everybody in the front. It's 100 times harder to play for everybody in the back. But everybody in the back deserves to be played to, just like everyone else in the front does. And I thought about that. And he is absolutely 100% correct. It doesn't matter if they paid $5 or $500. Everybody paid to come to the show. And everybody deserves to be played to. Doesn't matter how much they paid. They're there. They deserve the same amount of attention that everyone else is getting. So when you're on stage and you're performing, it's easy. I'll give you an example. It's easy to do this. People at the front can see that, no problem. Hey, how you doing? Everybody at the front can see that. The people way in the back, 1,000 feet away, they can't necessarily see this. But they can see this. They can see that, no problem. So when you do big motions, big gestures, when you reach up, you don't just reach up. You don't just extend your hand. You go an extra couple inches. There's a saying, you know, reach as high as you can. And yeah, try it. Try it sometime. Try this. I want you to, okay, a little social experiment. Ready? You got, okay. This is for science. Okay, this is for science. I want you to do this with me. Ready? I want you to take, doesn't matter which hand, take whichever hand you want. I want you to reach as high as you can with that one hand. Just reach as high as you can. Okay? Okay? Not, just follow with me. Just please do this with me. Okay? Just please do this for me. I want to prove a point. I want everybody to take whichever hand they want. Just reach as high as you can. Okay? Now hold it there. Just reach up as high as you can. Hold it there. Okay? Now I want you to reach 1 inch higher. Just a little higher. Just reach. You did, didn't you? You know why? Because you didn't go as high as you could. You thought you did. You went as high as you felt comfortable. Okay? And then I said, give me 1 more inch. Just go 1 more inch. And everybody went from here to... yeah, it's the same thing when you're on stage. You don't just make it big. You make it as big as you possibly can. And then you go a little bit bigger. When you do that, when you really put out everything you've got, the crowd will recognize it. And the crowd will appreciate it. I promise you. Trust me, the crowd will appreciate it. Anyway, let's keep going. See? Big! Nice roll there. Nice chord on the bass. Nice. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Good performance. Really good performance. Well, there you go, folks. That was Faith No More with Epic. A nice live performance from Brixton. Yes, Brixton Academy back in 1990. This was a request from Micah. All right, on a score of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this an 8.3. Yep, 8.3. I feel good with that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First things first, I have to reiterate this. I am not taking the song into account in the score at all. Okay, I'm already familiar with the song. I didn't react to the song. I've heard the song many times. So I am not taking the song into account at all with the score. I am basing the score completely on the live performance. Okay, please keep that in mind. Now, did I enjoy the performance? I did. I did enjoy the performance. There was a lot of great things I saw. Let's see. Let's start off with the keyboardist. We'll start with him, okay? Keyboard players are like drummers. They're a slave to their instrument, okay? Let's be honest. It's not like they can, take their instrument and run around the stage like a guitar player can or a bass player can. Unless he's playing a keytar. I have mixed feelings about keytars, but in any case, But yeah, for the most part, keyboard players are slaves to their instruments like drummers are. That does not mean that he has to stand there like a statue and play. Keyboard players are fully capable of rocking out. They just can't run around a stage, but they can still rock out. And this guy was. He was jumping around. He was headbanging. He was kicking his feet up. He was having a good time. And it showed. And from a spectator standpoint, that's another level of energy, which was great. We'll get to I know Mike Patton did most of everything. We'll get to Mike Patton at the end. Let's talk about the drummer. Great job on the drums, doing some great stuff. I loved the way that he ended the song with that roll, using the side of the sticks, the middle of the stick, against the edge of the cymbal. He didn't use mallets like a lot of other people will do on the top of the ride. So he was on the crash using the side of the sticks against the edge of the cymbal. Very cool. Great way to get a roll. Very nicely done. Very tasteful playing. Very clean playing. I think out of everybody on the stage, I think he probably had the cleanest performance as far as accuracy goes. So great job to him. The bass player, great job on the performance. Great job playing the song accurately. He had a great tone. I don't know what the effect was he was using. I don't know if it was a flanger or a phaser, but he had a nice little constant envelope wave throughout the entire song. It sounded really good. It wasn't overly done. It was done just enough to get your attention. But it wasn't like, oh my God, it's cutting through and it's burying what's being played and it's such a distraction. No, it wasn't that. It was just used the way it should be used, for effect, not to dominate, okay? So great job on him for using that. A couple of places, it was a tiny little bit dirty, a little bit, but it was usually when he was rocking out. So I got to give him a pass on that, okay? Let's be honest. If he's rocking out, he's running around, he's headbanging and stuff like that, if there's a little flub here and there, I don't care. It's fine, Now, if there's like 10 flubs, yeah, I'm going to care. I'm going to care about that, but we're only talking like 1 or 2 little flubs. Not a big deal. Same thing with the guitar player. There were a couple little spots where, like in the solo, like towards the end of the solo when he went to the hammer-ons and pull-offs, he flubbed a little bit there, and right at the beginning there was a little bit of a flub. Not a big deal. Not a huge deal. It kind of works to their advantage because, look, not for 1 second did I think they were playing the track. Not for 1 second. I knew they were playing live the whole time. That just kind of reinforced it, so that was nice. The guitar player has a great tone. I love the tone that he gets on his guitar through the effect. The distortion tone he's got is just fantastic. It's very recognizable. I don't know if it would say unique, but it's a sound that every time I hear a Faith No More song, I kind of expect to hear that tone. So, it's kind of a trademark for him, which is very, very cool. On the solo, it would have been nice if the keyboard player had played the harmonies like they are on the recording. It would have been nice. Needed? No. But it would have been nice, but not necessary. They didn't do the harmonies, and it was okay. I'm okay with that. It's not like, were they missed? Yeah, they were kind of missed, but it wasn't make or break. It wasn't like, oh, that's it. The song's garbage now because it didn't do the... No, that's not the case at all. Everything still sounded good. Now, Mike Patton. Not only a great vocal performance from him, great high energy vocal performance, but more importantly, great stage presence. He was moving around, and when he did move, it was never subtle. Everything he did with his arms, everything he did with his body when he was headbanging from the waist was big. It was huge. Playing to everybody in the crowd, especially the people in the back. Because remember, people in the back, they're not going to see this, but they will see this. They will. So, great job on his part. Overall, great performance, and that's why it's getting the 8.3. Did this blow my mind? No, it didn't blow my mind. It had the potential to, but it didn't quite do it. But, they still got a great job, and they're still getting a great score. Remember, hey, Faith No More fans, feeling you. Remember, 8.3 is literally a great score. If you look down at my scoring chart, 8.0 is the bottom threshold for great. So this is 0.3 higher than great. So take the win, please. So, because remember that there have been other bands that would kill for an 8.3. So 8.3 is a great score. 8.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It will do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.